also a KO map for
truly
this
wrecked.
team. It's a characteristic look for
Okay,
NRG.
SEN on defense, NRG on attack.
3-0 record on Corrode in stage 2.
We did see them just the other day on defense. Again, brick wall mode against Cloud9, who coincidentally also have one of those flash in the shooters that they like to use to pop out behind walls. We're definitely going to see Ethan doing a bit of that. There's that very standard Vice stall coming through with the Thorns. Mata pressing up very far forward, and of course can just refract back to
absolute
shot from Scuba.
It's already an elbow. This is probably going to be quicker than Sentinels already. Paranoia comes out a second too late, and Mata says, okay, I'll have Zelsis to myself.
All of a sudden, Bang has nowhere to turn. Needs to retreat.
I mean, the fact that he gets off this side at all is kind of wild.
Yeah, it feels like a miracle.
There's 2 players over towards A main side, though. It's going to be it's tough for Zeka to break into. They've lost this map control.
He just really was hoping he could isolate.
I mean, this was a convincing pistol.
Clean little tap.
Roman flash into the Waylay, sending it. Then they just hit some absolute shots.
He can win off this round. I mean,
the cosmetic kill, as they say. No reason not to go for it. But that quick thrust into yard and up elbow, that's that burst of pace that Waylay can provide to you on this map. And obviously being able to refract back is important. It's almost free. House money, that push aggressively into A. And that'll be all she wrote. John will hope for a little bit more off the backside, but it's a solid NRG pistol take yet again. Never a dull moment with our friend John.
Yeah, he gets a little closer to his ult.
Honestly, I'm just thinking about how many rounds do NRG need to get on attack to then close this out on defense where they are
probably not many.
Phenomenal. Is it only going to require a handful of rounds? Do they only need 3 rounds and then the pistol?
Against any other team, I would say yes.
Exactly, but SEN, they are just that rare attacking team on this map that puts up that 70% plus round win rate.
Okay, allowed 2 deaths on this.
Large, considering how
just keeping it simple, just heading over towards A, pick the right side on this one.
Obviously, that's a plan that doesn't
SEN at least had a nice read that they can stack site early.
And
just got unlucky.
For NRG. Ethan is the player for the team that is closest to the ult and also has the ghost, so time for him to just go hunting, see if he can't get a couple kills, get closer to that null command.
Yeah, go hit the wild frontier, son. Now right shoulder peeking, testing that link position. But again, much of this is saber rattling by Sentinels. Hoping for something, it's 1 second, unsurprisingly. Guardian for some things on out, but it's going to be a straight trade, and
there's a gun to pick up.
Some of these guns getting dropped.
Yeah.
Not ideal. Ethan's the one with the ghost. Brock only has a sheriff, and oh, buddy, here we go. They put a stop to it as the right got
nice easy cleanup in the end, but
I believe it's possible with
only
Sentinels.
2 guns into it, and they both went down. Yeah, they both went down. That is insanely expensive.
Money?
I think Brock's face kind of tells the story of that a little close to the round.
Yeah, there's a half defuse here. Like, they've got to commit.
So he has to run in there. Yeah, Scuba couldn't get away either. That is...
Yeah, it was nicely done from SEN.
Quite unfortunate.
On the bonus round.
Good enough.
On the bonus round, he's starting strong. He gets the Odin out. On attack.
Anyone going to buy it? It's probably Brock.
That's nice to do, man. He just gets so much util out of the Mali.
Very quickly assert themselves to that part of the map.
What is going to be the move here? I want my eyes on Brock.
Yeah.
What will we be doing with this Odin?
Probably something to the tune of blah, blah, blah.
Right now we're just in a 2-1-2 for NRG spread trying to...
KO flash over the top over towards B creates a lot of pressure.
Dark cover goes down top mid.
This drone right here is normally, or like in my opinion, why people would use the Sova
idea of what it was that shot his drone out.
over the fade.
Wall up. It's going to be a full safe rotate silently for NRG.
Like this drone touch like force middle is like very strong. It pretty much clears everywhere.
Forward position. The danger of trying to get into this site is contending with that Viper util, contending with the Vice util.
Brock really has to set himself up here with this dart.
Yeah, I mean, the walk
There
should
are gonna
wreck
be
them.
smokes, there is gonna be
30
stall
seconds
util,
they're
the
going to
double control
commit.
set up in his way.
Matter
There's already a Viper wall there
would
for
have to
retake.
do so much. Oh, 3 people
John
get through the wall.
Here, Snakebite
Hold up.
goes out, Ethan is quick around the corner, and Zelsis was already
Damn.
down by the wayside. And oh, this Phantom's getting some
Whoa.
serious value. That's
Okay,
not right.
well, there's a lot of guns here,
Around with
and
Sentinels,
SEN
assert themselves
have
early and have a
to
huge edge.
save,
NRG
and they just
kicked
got
the
the
door
gun
down.
upgrades as well.
And they've got their
And
hands
there's
in the
so many
cookie jar
people
before
that
you can say, what the heck is
don't
going
even
on
have to
at
rebuy
Micro?
armor, and they can just save it.
I mean, I'm stunned.
Yeah, I mean, they handled it
Celsius
so
was just trying to
well.
hard hold that angle. I think his
They handled
thorns
this
on the
so
ground got
well. They were
broken 'cause
really
they
on
were
top of the
placed
fact
in
that the
front
wall
of
was
him.
here as well.
Tried to
3
play
pass
off
and
the
got through
flash,
before
but
it went
didn't
up.
blind anyone up. It just ends up being kind of isolated.
Yeah, now they're just looking at the setup as well.
Rifles. NRG came into this with a hero Odin.
He has a null command already. So for those fast hits, it's the
Just letting him
perfect...
know where the flash is at, but
Yeah. This null command's a perfect accompaniment to fast hits, especially against those double controller looks, right? Like, Sen have to play off the sides to some degree. I don't know how they're going to play around it, but that KO ult is something NRG can make great use of, especially against a struggling Sen in terms
Dude,
of
let's see
their
his
buy
POV,
next
man.
round.
How's he doing this?
see this replay from the point of view of Ethan, who did have the one rifle for the team. I mean, yeah, they just double swing onto
Sure.
Zelsis.
Bro, Ethan, you're... Oh my, I love when you buy the Phantom, bro. I literally love that shit.
His shots with the Phantom have been gorgeous today. He has that robotic aim that's just so aesthetically pleasing, you know?
Money is out of
Sentinels
control, and it can get a little bit better here as well.
Forced
They're going
to
up
play
against the
around two
Bucky,
rifles
save
that
2
they saved
guns.
from the last round. Zekin going to pick up that Bucky.
Does look like it was worth them noting the
Nice
setup
little
over
cheap
towards
weapons
B.
to
It's
buy
the
when
exact
you're
same
playing
setup
the
for him.
Neon. Slide around, get up close in someone's face with that.
Waylay deep in the mid early, play to Link. Bang's trying to take that extra space in yard side. Here's the null command though. This is the problem. How are you going to slow NRG down now? Ethan's going to have to be picked back up, but that's going to be only a minor inconvenience until he's killed again. Because Narrate finds him through the masonry.
Comes on the fast flank, and it's just not expected by NRG.
Very nice
Okay,
from
smoke
John.
here over towards A main.
Big jaw here.
Got to play through this now. That null command is no longer in effect, and Sen can stall the game out. Stretch it as much as they'd like. Paranoia comes in from Link side, and Storm's not quite quick enough to capitalize. I like that little shot guard there, but John has all the info at his disposal. Great horde set up by
A lot of
Narrate.
low HPs on this one, but very nice for Sentinels.
Around like that.
Not too much invested into it.
As
Big
a
win.
team, they just play so proactively, crunching onto NRG, who are trying to get in that A split, but are essentially just stuck in the chokes. They really prioritized getting that res onto Ethan, but that just provided enough time for the rest of SEN to rotate over and flank them quickly.
Boys! Go, boys!
Maybe regretting not trying to push up, take a little bit more space, then go for the res. They prioritize that.
They hold on to
heavily.
his
That was
Odin, and he
their
buys
undoing.
another
Still have
one
a lot
back.
of money to continue to
Same
buy
setup
up,
like they
though,
spotted
given they
earlier.
won that essentially a thrifty round prior.
Sees here, think we'll slow things down, but Marta's got the mobility to circumvent
Oh,
that.
that's nice though.
Get onto the side nice and early. That's the staging ground, at least a foothold here on B. But
Still though,
Scuba's
they
already
through
been
the choke.
sucked
Meta's done
out.
incredible.
Let's get messy.
Man, they
Tony
win
Bang
out
left,
the
though.
trades.
Smokes to the
That's
clear. He's
insanely
surely gonna
impressive.
try and quickly establish himself.
Win one, lose the
There's
next.
the Odin. Wonder where
These
that
two are
went.
so
SEN
wrecked
are
money
just
wise.
so desperate to fight
Do they try and
together
do that? I think they
try
actually have
and
to force
flood.
this.
All
3K,
of
can maybe get a
NRG are
bulldog, I
there.
guess.
End up winning out some of the crucial duels in a very
They got
very chaotic moment. It's tough
they
for
got
SEN to
Neon
get
ult.
too much space trying to get out of that mid choke point.
Oh,
End
what
up being
the?
kind of
That was the first kill.
together.
God, this is...
Man, Ethan is
But
on
Ethan's
one
just
as well.
dominating this map.
Bro, come on, bro! Come
really
on!
nice taking of space, having sick crossfires and trades there.
The
Just
soundboard's
they are
back.
solid
They're
fundamentals.
scaling so well together, yeah.
Right, A main here. Bang tries to play up there early.
Oh.
We get caught by Marta. It's
Okay, man.
Beautiful
I don't want to
two-piece.
say
That
they
was Narrate
forced, but
caught
they
in that
forced into
saturate,
this.
I believe,
And there's only 2 of them left.
Cut through a smoke here. He's got no choice. Otherwise, the game gets ahead of him. It gets away from him. Zelsis here is a spectator. Passenger
Looking like a
princess in round
Waylay
6.
trailer. Actually was. It really
We'll have to let
was.
this one go.
has nothing left in the bank. That was a full force from SEN. He has to save a bulldog.
He's got no guns to get. Yeah, I
into
mean,
the next round.
all of his teammates' bodies and the weapons they've dropped are in contested territory.
Pretty miserable. Didn't even get a chance to mention that they had forced fully into that round on a fairly awkward full buy because NRG just played with that pace.
Are NRG going to take 6 of the first 7 rounds in this game on attack side of all things?
Yeah, I mean, the map's done then if that happens.
Man, that is backbreaking. And Sentinels will be pushed into a familiar position, albeit an unenviable one, of having to try and manufacture some momentum after another slow start. Get back into the series, and they have a long
This
time
might be
to
the
go.
best amount on the channel.
Corrode,
It's a
and then
strong one,
Haven.
man.
Definitely want to see it again, but this
There's a
pathing
lot of
from
strong
Modern is
ones.
so cool. Bang on the retreat.
Oh.
Nerik gets hit, I think, by that saturate
fragment.
in the choke.
I think Polvy's always going to be my favorite one.
Too good.
The Polvy one's
It's an
so
awesome
good.
little strat just out the gate with some crazy explosivity that you can
This
really
is a
only
hard
get
timeout, man.
by playing that waylay and having that double dash.
So cast the issues on the B-side defense aside for Sentinels, because that was just
The
honestly
zooms will
walking up
always
and
get me,
trading from
bro.
NRG. We had a look at A.
It would never fail.
Bang is trying to play aggressively into yard, into A main, early in the round. Zeken's trying to get in through Link, but this emphasis for Sentinels on mid, the 3 players set up in mid, means those fast waylay hits through A main are kind of going uncontested. That Marta's able to take a duel against an Omen, win it out, and then have the rest of NRG flood
fist bump
into,
fail, yeah,
into
that was
elbow
pretty good.
through pocket and onto the side.
In a way, it's almost reminding me of a lot of those attack rounds on Icebox from NRG, where they are just so indexed in a big hit, in a big play on one side of the map.
They don't care about mid here.
That if Sen just kind of have their loose ends over there, 1-2 players, they're going to get rolled
Well,
over.
it's
There-
another
just
low
way
buy.
too much
They
coming
won
from
they
NRG
won
in
one of
terms
these
the
earlier.
utility to be able to hold on.
They're gambling on this
They
round. by
can
the looks at
stabilize
least.
at one point.
Sentinels don't appear to be playing
But one
towards
point
mid.
is the
Not
round
early
after
anyway.
this.
A pop out of B defensively?
They want to go for a set strat
Yeah,
over towards
it looks
B.
like Bang is probably going to set up for the paranoia towards B main.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this could work pretty well.
Slide in there
many
with
can
the
Zek get with
overdrive,
resort here?
bit of a trap play.
NRG are still throwing that mid Viper wall though.
Omen Flash goes in, hits quite a few at the back.
It
And
comes late. It just
yeah,
comes
I
late.
mean, there were 3 people in front of it. Bro, look at these, though.
And Scuba comes out of that first
Taking
engagement
turns
with
of getting
3.
multis in the entries on site.
And this was obviously a bit of a save round for Sentinels. They tried something cute, play out of B. Man, they got
2
some
bullets.
damage. Just nothing to write home about.
I feel like Scuba might just go hunting for this ace for fun. It wouldn't be an NRG game without an ace. As a matter of fact,
Yeah,
like
that's
3
true. There
maps
always
and
seems to
Anna
be
got
one.
Yeah, that's
is
a little
pretty
uncanny, isn't
shocking,
it?
Yeah.
Matters.
Quite surprising. It seemed like Sen had the idea
Matt is
that
really
they could
trying to
activate
enable
that
it.
trap play, but they weren't positioned for it to be just set off immediately
Look at
off
this
the
guy,
flash
dude.
from Ethan, so it just
It
ended up
being
coming a second
staggered.
late. Yeah, where Bang's like, oh wait, I gotta go back to Paranoia, and then the players from NRG were already ahead of where it was sent out.
I think a lot of the issues that were maybe under the surface for Sentinels in their undefeated run up until this point, now getting exploited in a big way. And it's all coming in 2 separate days, right? We saw this against G2. Now against this NRG
he
team
thought
who
he was
are
okay.
showing 0 respect, running up on them with the waylay towards the A site.
Just the whole team afterwards looks at you like, mate, what are you doing?
Who have to really consider now with the
Ow,
buy round,
you had so
how they're
much
gonna use
time.
it to get a foot in the stirrup here because they're being dragged behind a Stallion.
Honestly, kind of on another note, but I wanted to
And I died to the bomb. Like,
touch
bro,
on like
deadass the
what
worst
Barker was
day
saying
ever.
earlier in one of the interviews, just about how good the vibes on the team were, even when they were losing on some of the previous maps. Like, it doesn't feel like these guys have that energetic leader, but they just all maintain a positive,
Dude,
chilled
same thing.
environment
Look
that's
how
really
much,
working for them.
look how fast they
We
take
actually
this.
criticized them a little bit for
This time they
not being
didn't
a
use the
Omen
Omen Flash for this as well. It's taking
outgoing
so
team.
much space. Oh my
That's,
god.
your
Ow.
first Odin spam kill of the game, I think. I
Ow.
want to say that might be number 1.
I mean, he knife goes in.
Sure. I think there was an Odin kill a
It
couple
hits
rounds
him,
ago,
so
but
he knows
By
he's
the
on
way, has
site.
just slipped his way into the
But
site
then he's
already,
absolutely
and
melted
Bang
him.
none the wiser. Honestly, why should he be?
Did
And
he
again, it's his
scan as
emphasis
well? He
on
must
mid
have
for
scanned.
Sentinels that makes it hard to respond to this stuff, but that's 2 kills
It
over on
must
the
have
A
been
side.
scan,
NRG
yeah.
are just hitting the extremities.
He did get
And they're
scanned?
just
Okay, okay.
Flip-flopping the map.
So I was going to
About
say
have
that
4 players
it's smart to
gathered
do that
up
off a
towards B main
knife,
to get
really.
into this site that is
B's
unmanned.
been working
Some
for them the whole
utility
time.
That's going to be set off
Kill this
like
one,
a
pop
wall.
some couple of
Scuba just
bolts.
going to use the insurance
5 bolts
policy
really
of
good,
this
so they
hit
got
to win out a 4
I
versus
mean,
3.
Zeken's so dead.
Masculine
Yeah.
urge to save for Sen here. but
Look
they're
at
gonna
my
go for it.
Odin player.
Does he know?
He does not know. He's
No,
not a
he-
knower.
he-
Yeah, bye.
Oh, he just doesn't know. Then
Can't
this
all
one,
be knowers.
This one's done. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. It is time to save. There have been a lot of sad Bulldog saves.
I was going to say another one.
You don't love to save the Bulldog, but
yeah. Peter, very proud of you. The rest of us, not so much. Our Steel Garden will be carried out into the next round, and obviously a ton for Sentinels to work with. If they can really preempt anything that NRG would be doing, that would be fine. With two teams that have not played each other yet this year, NRG have really benefited from that lack of just practical experience that Sentinels have.
Scuba making sure he doesn't go down to the spike that time after winning the round. Solid.
Call that diligent play.
Good adjustment between rounds. Yeah, and this was just a little instant recon that gets the pick.
Yeah.
Free kill.
Pressure of side as well. That's it, just a little wow.
Well, what are you wowing at? That's your game plan, bro. I'm certain of it. Sometimes Brook just delivers you moments like that. That's a free one. But honestly, he's worked plenty hard for his fair share in this game.
Well, SEN can finally get some rounds now.
They have 4
They got
ults
some
to play
ults.
with. They're fully invested into
Problem is,
another round here.
they need more than 5, and
They
5's the
need
max
to
they
get a
can
second
get.
on the board. They simply cannot
They
afford
have
to
to get
expend
5.
ults and lose at this
Have
point.
to get 5.
7 for NRG on attack is already out of control.
It's
another
kind of
variation. It's actually
kind of the map
later
done in
lead towards
theory,
mid
but
as opposed to ignoring
we've seen
entirely
crazy
for
things.
NRG, and Second finds success. That is just a straight duel one. Scuba also very low in the aftermath.
Has been wanting to get that shear wall out, has his Viper wall thrown over towards A to try and imply the potential to be lurking forward, so it's a necessity to get rid of that. And as he does so, the rest of NRG are hoping to play off of that being some level of distraction to get up towards B main as well, slowing this down in the mid round. Are they going to attempt to go for like some kind of B split all the way up?
Contact this mid wall.
Zekin in some danger.
Jump scare for him, but he got out alive.
How does the
As
Omen
by
play
Lazy
this
Rock
over
with the
towards
follow-up.
main?
So this is map control here gained, and
Oh, Som
there it is. So
may take the
now you
timing.
can respond with
Big
a Viper
TP
spin, but
from
he
Som.
actually slipped past it. I don't know if Bang's ready, but he's
Mate,
they don't see he
Ethan
can get in there. Now it's open for John. He's essentially
Fancy
sandwiched
always
between
get a
two
kill
players
on
of
B
NRG.
side.
3 in fact,
Dude,
and he's
someone
alone
help
at
him
the
plant.
site.
Scuba's in the spawn. This is absolute madness. They still need to get the spike down. Being tapped at the moment.
Brook is the bottleneck. They've got to get past this Odin somehow.
They just can't double swing him with the
Oh, he's just insane with it.
He's a human wood chipper, and Sentinels fall in.
Mate, Ethan doesn't lose a duel on B
Narrow has to
side
save
as
them.
well.
It's been a nightmare of a round
So
for Sentinels.
stupid.
One they can't seem to wake up from. Narrow can't get in.
What on earth? It feels like NRG had ghost mode on. They were just going
No, they're
through
just
the walls.
completely under, man. I
mean,
don't get how
Scuba ended
Ethan's
up
getting
just,
these
like,
kills.
rapping through spawn into heaven while this was going on.
Oh, look at Ethan get past this just as
Bro,
he
look at
goes
it.
down. Oh man,
And then
There's
this
so
one
much
second
chaos.
player just can't swing to trade because you're gonna get
Dude,
tagged by the Odin
he's
through the
got this
wall,
gun
slowed
down so
You are
well.
moving.
That
Yo,
was
him.
ridiculous.
this is inspired from Ethan. His presence of mind not only to find himself ahead of the Vipers business
Dude, look
as
at,
it comes up, but descending on Bang before he has a chance to do
Let me
anything
get
about
this in
it.
time.
I don't
They're
know how you're
doing a
supposed to
timeout,
respond to
right?
that. You're not conditioned to mine encounters like that at that
Me-
stage of the round.
Let me get that
Did not
replay
see
again.
Ethan
Look at
play
how
like this in a while.
It's
look at how
crazy.
low his
This
aim
is
is
a
for
nice
this.
reminder of just how good he is. Yeah, and that's honestly, I
Dude,
think one
this
of
is
the
a
aspects
nuts
of this
kill,
NRG
man.
team in
This
stage
is a
2
really
that has been
crazy
so
kill.
cool. It's not just that they've injected this new blood, new talent.
Look at
from
it. Look
tier
where his
2,
crosshair is for
waiting to
this.
see in
Oh,
the
obviously
scene,
this one's
and
normal.
they've panned out. That has been awesome.
All
But it's
goes
also
in.
that this team has a little
might have to wait a
flavor
while.
of creativity that is just based on their individual players'
it's going
strengths,
in.
like running the KO and on maps where you're not seeing a lot of KO
Bruh.
or any KO at all. but
What
they're
is
making it
that,
work
man?
because That's just
Yeah,
something
he's
that
got it
Ethan
down
has
though,
the
dude.
individual skill to lean into.
He's got it down.
It is a very cool aspect of this team.
And KO feels so toolboxy, right? His entire kit can do a ton of stuff, deny corners, flash, of course, and that 0 point is pretty crucial as a backup scan. So 7 rounds to NRG's favor on the attack side of a
Super
defense-sided
gun.
map.
Yeah, but he has the recoil down so much.
Seems like
If you
Sen
go on a
would be
server,
happy to
you
just
crouch,
run down Scuba, who
you
has
just aim
been
forwards,
blown over
and then
towards
move
this
side
A
to side,
and this wall is
and
being
look
thrown
how
up. That's
look
been
where
the
your
case on a
bullets
couple
go.
rounds. And
Like
there's
this guy actually
paranoia
has it
after
fully
Prowler
down.
gets
I'm
the
telling you.
spot. Scuba's going to get the hell out of there, and that's going to activate the rest of NRG now that they have
Like
the info.
just
There's an
spam it
aggro
at a
push
wall
through
and
A
just look
main
where they
with
go.
Several players from Sen.
This is well responded to. I mean, you get a B split off the back of this. I think you're happy with that. Null command active as well.
Yeah,
And that's why, I mean, and that's being played around by Zelsus. He is so far off that B site. So that his util can be effective, but with the players coming in from top mid on NRG's side, those Razorvines don't slow them down at all.
Conversion paths used on top of that doesn't really get any value outside of they just ensure that that site, it's really free. There's definitely no one there. Narrate has the Nightfall to try and get back in.
Do they clear heaven so that he can TP behind it as well? Do they get a little bit aggro on this one? They might have given them a freebie.
I think it did. That's going to turn off the Nightfall temporarily.
For now, yep, still an opportunity to find
Did
it, but Senna gonna
someone
be up against the clock when it comes on in. Here's Brock,
see
of course.
John from
Won't
his
be able to hear a
POV?
damn thing. No, he's unaffected by it. The anchoring from NRG and these post plants is sublime. And John's gonna dig him out with a stinger
Right,
and a
this
dream.
guy's way too good of a
Like I mentioned before,
This guy's way
it's all
too
nightmare
good
all
with
the time
this
for Sen
gun.
City. Keep those shutters closed.
We've had a couple of
That
players
Nightfall
that
just did
solo
not
nerf
connect onto
guns.
every inch of the site
YZ
it
got
needed
the
to.
second
Sidestep by
nerf for the
Brock,
judge.
No one looking in
When
his
was that?
direction.
2023?
2 free kills. He's 13
think,
and
yeah.
3 right now. He's top fragging
I have
another
no
map
doubt
for
Brock is
NRG.
getting
This
old
is
enough.
Honestly, an all-timer performance.
And the fact that Nightfall,
Brock, you're so good. Brock, you're so good.
I won't argue with that, but the fact that Nightfall just doesn't catch onto the player in hut feels like an oversight for the retaking team.
What a great round, though, from NRG. Just getting that early info on A with Scuba falling back and that fast pivot into the B split. It is lovely stuff.
Look what he's
Slower
doing,
opener
man.
here for round 11.
That's so
Taking
funny.
Control with a couple players towards A main this time. Scuba has a friend
It
in
must be
Mata.
the most tilting thing. I
Patient
can't
read out these
even.
angles. See if someone from
Can't
Sen
even
exposes
imagine.
themselves. Narrate did, but doesn't get punished for it.
Once again, zero interest in mid, at least in the early stages of the round. Second's been tough to beat when it's come to loggerheads here. Okay, swings out forward. Oh man, just baited by the L-drone. A veritable firing squad waiting to bring him down, and Zekin looked like Swiss cheese out there on Corrode.
Just the second he made a sound, flurry of bullets in his direction.
They still have recon up.
The big play from
I do
Nuri.
like this confidence from Narrate, though. Assuming that they're going to leave as soon as they find that kill, so he's on a fast flank. He could have a pivotal impact moment in this round to win it out for Sen.
The timing's too fast. There's no way NRG at this rate are going to be ready for it, but can Narrate get there when he needs to? He might miss the bus here.
Bang, temporarily flashed up, but that's all good. Wait, what?
Yep.
How does Som kill him? That is mental.
Finds the reflex, so Narrate is just caught outside of the play, but
Yeah,
there's
so
a timing
early.
here. He's bound to have one. Oh my god!
Okay.
I mean, if that's not a metaphor for how this game's gone for Sentinels, I don't know what is. Everything in Narrate's favor, and still he loses it out. Heartbreak
Really sums it
for
up.
Sentinels.
Really, really
And heading into
does.
the last round of the half, they've had one paltry round on Corrode, and the money's not great either.
Just so many tiny little changes, little micro plays that
So
they're throwing into their game. Just right here, the second the drone gets shot, hail of bullets.
Yeah,
towards
I think
second.
this.
He is
I think this is
completely
right here.
cooked.
Like they've really got the solver down. Like this is the only reason.
But then a
I
little
said
bit
this
of
at the
divine
beginning. The only
intervention, it
reason you would
feels
ever
like.
have a
There's just something
solver
in the air for
is
NRG
just if
today
people
when
start
Scuba's
going
getting a
aggro
kill
in
like
this
that on
area.
Narrate.
You
Well,
just
they've
want
been
the drone
clutching
to
in the
just
way that they
re-clear it and
have.
tag them. So if they actually go over towards hero, they do commit. They are
Yeah, it
like
almost feels like
fully
it's
dead no
fated
matter
to
what.
be
It really,
Double operator?
it really
Legit the only
genuinely
thing in my
does.
opinion that the solver's better at.
And
But they're just doing it
Just don't
all
look
the
like that.
time. This drone is used here priority pretty much all the time.
yeah, I mean, Sentinels are not really trying to assert themselves towards mid here, and I think if NRG could read this, they're going to have a great split opportunity.
Looks like Sen want to go for a B main re-clear. Multiple players pushing up that timing. They were contesting, but Som still gets the window, still gets the shot off.
And gets out unscathed. They can't even chase him down. Oh god, he's got an entire arsenal at his disposal. This wall can be used, of course, to play an off angle, and Zelsus will be able to get around this operator line, but, you know, Som will stick around for a bit more. He's got the crosshair, not quite where it needs to be.
But I will say, I was going to say the insta push over towards here. And he spots the other. And then there's two here.
This is going to be dangerous. NRG need to take space elsewhere, and Scuba has the right idea. He's already in spawn.
This is a weird angle.
Can anyone come to help him though?
Timing, right on the move, taken down. Bangdo would be the second fiddle.
He's just got to live. And he gets out of dodge. He wants more. He's hungry, man, but just stay alive.
So
And he
audacious.
delays so long.
The Scooby's got some really valuable info. This
Has
allows
a smoke
Ethan
as
to
well.
double back,
Throws
at least
smoke
be aware
over
there
towards
could be
main.
a late reflank.
Want to get that cloud up, John, just to try and cut off one of those angles to get out of main, but how the hell are you going to do that against
look
this?
at the time as well.
What is that? From Tower, Bang gets some huge damage. Think on Ethan's direction over towards the elbow, but Marta's in the side.
Holy, they absolutely dismantled them.
Well, the knives are out now. And that is a 1 round half for Sentinels on defense.
Oh my
To
goodness.
say that they need to show us something miraculous in the second will be an understatement.
Somehow NRG have managed to give us a more dominant half than the Lotus defense that
Everyone
started this series off.
Yo, I love it, bro. I love it. Good shit. But
The energy is so good.
And just one more time to call back to the NRG attack side. Calling isn't all that narrative. Well, there you go.
Let's head over to Rivington,
Yeah, that's
standing
true.
by, of course, with an interview
But
for us
again,
here inside the arena.
It's like another good example of like Bonkard doing a lot of good stuff.
Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Like
I
the
enjoyed
drone,
my
the
shot
reclays
for
over
Shopify
towards middle
Rebellions,
just
Noya
helps
hanging out
everything
here in
so
the studio
much.
today watching
I
matches
feel like you
and
can't go
also just
aggro
coming
and
off of
commit
playing
over towards
in a
middle.
tournament. The Shopify Rebellion
Huge.
grind never stops. How's the team doing?
We're doing great. I would say we're playing a lot more, and I think it's showing in how much we're improving lately.
Do you think, because Shopify has always been at the top of the list, you guys just made main event in GC from Stage 2 of 2025. Do you think the team would still be able to hold this caliber even if you weren't putting yourself to the grindstone? Because you're playing Stage 2, but also another tournament. Like, do you think it's necessary? You just keep one buffing?
I think we have a lot of experience, and that definitely carries us in a lot of ways, but I think we have to stay like individually, like up to par with everyone else. So us playing a lot is really good.
What is it about the team, the core of that team, that makes it so special to play with? It makes everybody a Shopify Rebellion fan when you watch them.
I think it's because we're all friends outside of the game. Like, we hang out all the time outside the game, play a bunch of other games, and not just Valorant.
All right, and a question about this one. Anything catching your eye? I know as a SEN fan, it's got to be tough to watch right now, but anything else, even if NRG's crushing beyond your expectations?
Well, it's a little bit rough to watch.
Okay.
Right now, don't really have anything to say. It's a hard watch.
Yeah, all right, all right. Any shout-outs as you leave? Thank you so much for coming out to chat with us, but any shout-outs as we head off?
Hello, Alexis. That's all.
All right, awesome. Shopify Rebellions, Noya, make sure you check them
Doesn't
out.
the Yori
In-game
fully
changers,
counter
they
the
just made it out
drone?
of Stage 2 and main event undefeated.
Problem is
and another
only one
turn outside
corner,
the crazy.
right?
Watch the grind that they got going on. We got a grind of a game going on. We're going back to the casters. Take it away, guys.
Because you're late taking middle, so your TP's gone.
Them in the arena today. Good
So
time
there's
over,
only
GC
that
last
one
year.
corner
Got to
bottom
see
middle.
Shopify Rebellion play at GCC in Berlin.
That's
Great
it.
games. This one, though, for SEN fans, not so much. I think if you're squeamish,
Unless you
might
wanna
be
go
wanting
top
to
right
avert
middle,
your
but you're
eyes, because
dead
I am
there.
watching the Headsman's axe descend at a rapidly
Like only here,
increasing
right?
pace.
Because this is the only TP that you
Don't
could
think
do.
anyone expected that NRG would be dominating a map against
Because
SEN
anywhere
in
here,
this fashion.
I mean, I
Starting
guess you could
on
TP over
attack,
towards here,
on
but
attack. On defense, like we saw on Lotus,
I don't
sure,
feel
that
like it
has
would help
been where
that much.
NRG are world class.
I don't know. I think the
I
drone's
think
so
the
good, man.
performances
The
against
Euro
otherworldly
definitely, like
man.
this corner, we would wreck it a little bit.
Catch up from Sentinels on this round. We need a strong pistol showing. Not a good start. It's second down already. Some gets an upgrade and he'll stick around. It's out.
Oh, got the guy at the back.
And he's hit the jackpot.
Oof, what a shot, though, from John, but it's NRG who are fast getting back into the site. Look at this. Mata already tucked, can take an engagement. He can get away. He can refract if he needs to.
Might just stick around here. Why not? Take the fight. John gives him a little bit of leg. He'll opt out of it now. Still no plant. And
I think they enough to Odin before champs? Not a chance before champs.
Scuba's very patient.
I'm not even
Spawn just in
100%.
case SEN had any ideas of going
Not even
spawn to
100%,
B,
I'm
they're
not fed after
going to,
champs. It
so
really depends
NRG,
on,
they need to take a moment,
like,
allow Scuba to get
how
over there,
much
so
of a
all
run
three
NRG
of
can
them
go on with
have
it.
a concerted effort to trade each other out, retake this site, and close this game out, make it to the grand finals.
It's guaranteed. It's just, it feels
Odin
free for
doesn't need
Scooter if he
enough.
gets a swing here, but
I promise
timing's
you
not
it
really
does,
there.
man. If people got to,
And he
if
won't be able
everyone
to
in a
capture
team had someone that
sight on
had as
John.
good as understanding as Brook with it,
Bang on the side, run down. John
You'd
has
be
to
getting
emerge. He has to show
very
himself.
bored of
But
it.
Ethan and Martin are going to step up on him. And he's found 3. Surely not more. Down to 65. Happy to
Oh,
walk away
God.
now in the 1 versus 1. And
they're going
Martin
for
cleans him up.
they're going for
Time
the
though,
swings
not
when they're
quite
looking
there.
down
Martin
as well, man.
John's tenacity has given
Ethan,
Sentinels a
dude.
lifeline in this series.
They've got a
Almost.
chance.
Actually, almost got
It's
out of there.
not over quite yet. Sequence of
I
some
don't know.
nice headshots from the IGL, John.
Yeah, I promise you, man. You only think that
glimmer of
Odin doesn't need enough because everyone's
Scooter not
awful with
quite
it,
there.
apart from Brook, really.
In time, we can see as he finally arrives, he just nails Bang. There was nothing he could have done about it. Beautifully handled. High pressure situation.
Go back to the cell. Let's go, man.
Yeah, smiles on Zekken's face here as well, considering they've got their backs against the wall.
This has been a dead even series as far as pistol round wins.
Insta stack.
4 for 4.
And these teams just really...
SEN going towards B.
Oh.
NRG have gambled, and they lost.
I like the eco
So,
strat.
This should be
Got a
a
cross-map
relatively
knife.
easy cleanup for the side of SEN.
Try
They
and
have heavily
deter them.
invested
Dude, if they
into
had
this
a,
buy,
they had an
not
Omen,
their
I don't know where you
live
can smoke
stinger
it from.
adventure that
An
they
Omen
often
like
to
playing
call.
here
I mean,
to
obviously
get the
can't afford
smoke
to take
out
that
as
level.
well,
They're
maybe.
They're
Maybe it'd
buying
work.
those rifles.
Again, I think Sen are really interesting on the attack side of this map. They'll always fight you for mid. Spray down through that controller util. Obviously, it's going to be 2 very different styles that have been clashing this map. And NRG knows there's not really much they can do here. They don't want to give Sentinels away back into this game by feeding them ult orbs, so no reason to take any undue risks.
Love to be able to take a couple of these rifles away if possible. Nice little
That's a really
flash.
nice
Wow.
flash.
That's going to be one of them. Celsius down, gun recovered, and Mata is going to take it to the
Why
next
not?
round. All right.
Pretty reasonable. Decent little result there for NRG. Working on some small edges here and a slower start to the second half. But the onus is on Sentinels to, well, without a Sherpa, ascend to the highest of heights. It's a climb. 1 round at a time.
What are they going to bring into this round? That is the major question for me.
I'm dead.
Are they just going to hard force spend all the
Just
dollars
instant
that they've
realization.
got to try and ensure that NRG
Oh,
can't
they
get
gotta
to
force
12?
into it no matter what, so...
They index pretty hard into this.
Yep. So inside yard.
Ooh, actually, it was
Okay.
huge.
Oh, out in the open is Mata. Finally, Second gets an opener. Been looking for those. Fast lane throwing up. They're already going to head to pocket straight away.
That was a counter paranoia, so Zekken could get far forward. Brock has already got
Surely
the Odin
not.
backside.
Oh
Trust
god,
me,
his
we did not
teammate
forget
actually
about
shot
Dre.
the Prowler.
Is this going to work? Oh, no! Through the masonry on the corner.
Oh, it's so
Would have liked a
close.
little bit more, I think, Brock, but still, has done enough.
Yeah, he did a lot of
He's gotten
damage
into
still.
this site so quickly from the mid link, but he's about to be flanked
John
himself.
should.
Not aware of this timing here from John, so he'll get damage. Still whips on it. Almost has a 6th sense about it.
Couple players low on HP. Scuba hoping to take advantage of that with some wayward spam. Spike being safely planted by Bang, and the crossfire is going to be set up. Really shouldn't be anyway back into this. Doesn't have a molly to flush someone out of a corner.
Huh.
Nothing to work with. That is interesting.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
nice little door.
maybe not exactly working like I said on the label. The Scuba's able to walk up through that. A tough position to play from anyway, and a 1 versus 3. Scuba will succumb. And so, 3 in a row for Sentinels, converting off the pistol. Pretty clean, all things considered. And Odin, I felt like could have been a bit of an issue for them. But they overcome. John's been the guy for them.
Boys. I put my body on the line. Just know that. Just know that.
And Zekken did get a pivotal opening kill. Just a straight up 1v1 deathmatch. Little mini game against Mata that he won. Sen were able to then play off of.
Oh no.
I like this from NRG. Deep dark cover that Som could play off, had Mata as well to control a main.
Okay, they dodge the Bucky. At least for a little bit.
Pretty dispersed around mid, but from Link's side, you'll see Marta start to inch forward. He has the hero rifle on the round. Would like to catch across. The timing's pretty bloody good. Doesn't take too big a step out in the open and risk it all.
Was damn close to getting that one.
Cool is actually to end over towards A,
Dark cover top
where
mid,
we
so
can
Sen
see that the rifles are.
try to
Hopefully the two
patiently
without the guns don't play
explore
too heavy at middle
towards
here.
mid. They are being incredibly careful. Definitely can't blame them. There is a Bucky on the other team.
Yeah, the Bucky also grouped up with
Is
the
Mata-
Vandal here, so Ace
Okay.
the strong side for NRG, if that's to be believed.
This is not the kind
Let's see if he was
of,
on
the
top
kind of
or not.
round you want to lose. I mean, just
You and John Madden on me for a moment.
down to,
I'm so here for it.
no. Listen, how many times have we seen in Valorant that you're making the comeback
Could have
happen
been
and then
a
you
lot
lose to the
different if
Bucky in 3
Some gets that
stingers?
Bucky
Yeah,
kill.
feels like it's over instantly.
It happens constantly.
Okay, so a modest investment for NRG doesn't really yield any results. They'll get onto this A site scot-free, and again, this lack of casualty is going to allow them to build what needs to be a very robust economy, one that will allow them to buy even after a lost round. And that's all they can afford to give, just that one. They've got a buffer, but it is as slim as it possibly could be.
Zelsus would love to just go get another kill, and it really doesn't matter if he dies at this point either.
Okay, bro needs
Sen are
some
going to be
sauce.
just full
Sauce him up.
buying every round. Go get that kill with the Steel Garden for the next, and there it is.
got it.
Mission accomplished.
Scoop is also underarmed in this situation, so Celsius will cut him down. Ethan similarly doesn't have the weaponry.
Looks good for the stat sheet as well.
Decent for the vibes too, I'd wager.
And now ideally for Sen, in this coming round, they can get that Viper's Pit active for John. He's just one orb away. Maybe take the site with the Steel Garden. Pit to win out the post plant on a crucial buy. Keep this comeback
This question might sound
alive.
dumb, but we've had
Local
seen
time as well,
scorelines like
10 past
14
7,
to
so you better
7
believe
with
that
people
for
playing
T
all
in
kind of
this
guns,
best of five
rifles, or
starting.
prayers. Why do you think you need to know for
Actually
those
starting to
then?
creep in.
Is it you're
Imagine
just
NRG
seeing
hoping they'd be in and out of nice and
seeing the
quickly.
literal tip of the iceberg
Sentinels
in
fall
terms of
back pretty
how
hard in
outrageous
second
this
half,
gun can
4
be?
rounds consecutively. Still online for a reverse sweep.
That fast knife down mid does get a connection onto Bang. The entirety of Sen happy to just try and take an open fight if anyone dare peek down mid from NRG, but that's not going to be the case.
We might see that later round test of mid from Sentinels where they peek in, control it, smoke top mid, but there's a pretty late in the round Aldrone that comes out.
Yeah, that's just a bit of a re-clear, but also to get Mata posted back up towards that A link.
Yeah, I think you got it
Gonna
down.
be a lot of pressure here
Yeah.
on Scuba and Som, but the two
Okay,
players
all
want to
goes
anchor
in.
these sites. Steel Guard might make that a little more complex though. Ethan also pinged out. It's a scary relay
Man,
ball.
he
can't get out of
forgot
the side. There is just far
heavy
too much being
util
thrown at him.
dumped on this.
Yeah, he was so heavily committed. I was trying to see, was there something behind him that he felt like he couldn't get out to mid? I don't know, but Scuba does claim one back.
So I'm trying to get ahead of the Viper's Pit, but it's caught, but it's shorty as that TP comes through. Rook, though, can do something with this. Not spotted by second as well. He gets a little fortunate there as no one was watching tower at the time.
Yeah, this is probably just going to end up being a save, honestly.
Play the long game.
Money for NRG, not
I mean,
great. There it is.
get
Sen,
in.
just keep it simple.
Get
Want
in
to
there.
default into a
Definitely
B,
get in there.
Steel Garden, take the site, pit for the post plant, win out. And the comeback hopes are still going.
And for NRG, there's no round wins that are worth 2 when your opponent's economy is looking like
Map
this.
pool? Yeah, this is
Senna
probably
full brought
the
up,
best map pool for
basically
Odin.
maxed.
You're not wrong.
And coming out of a round like this, it's going to be pretty hard to break them. NRG are just going to have to find 2 back-to-back
It's
rounds where they on
anti-fun as
even
well, the
footing.
strong.
can
The
thwart
gun, yeah,
Sentinels.
that's true. You pay your mods, yeah, they get 15% of
That's
subs.
unfortunate. That's going to hurt the hip pocket real bad.
Execution style for Scuba and
The
nothing
even
left
rounds?
in the
Nah,
bank.
I think they'll be fine, dude. I think they'll be so fine.
Yeah, what was going on here? I don't know. Ethan just... I felt like he could have gotten out, but he stuck around a little bit, tried to throw a knife, and then just ends up getting caught by Zekin running in there.
I think he considers still playing into the
Even though
crossfire.
he got hit by the Steel Garden. I know it was an odd situation, but
The problem was is that Scuba was in a position that's so easy to smoke off. Like that crossfire gets broken with the smallest amount of
When you
utility
start
possible.
believing,
Yeah, it definitely felt like there was some kind of miscommunication there, and Sen just
Dunno,
took
man,
full
like
advantage
10,
of it. Second picks
10,
them apart
11.
on the site.
has to be a while
So
away.
all of a sudden, and a 11-1 scoreline
Be a while away.
comes 11-6. That is the halfway mark for Sentinels on this comeback. The money's looking good. I think the energy's improving. Their vaunted attack side is really starting to churn out results. But here's the problem. If they have the same attack side round win rate here, they are going to lose the series. They need to do better
Then
than
72% attack round win rate. Yeah, that is a tall order.
So far, though,
Against NRG on defense, but yeah, so far so good.
100% right now for those keeping track at home.
NRG, they do have that full loss bonus, so they can force into this just buying regen armors. Brock is going to be lacking
big
a
judge here.
drone.
Big judge
No one on
round.
NRG really close to any ults either. There hasn't been one player who's getting like an extra kill here and there. So instead
Did I
of not
expect
have
this
to
outcome?
worry
I
about,
didn't think NRG would look this good,
everybody
no.
on NRG presses the alt button round. Free round win just yet.
That's why having that 2-round buffer instead of the 1 round is important, so they don't just die to ults and lose a series there and then. Okay.
Right here.
Rourke thinking about a recon down mid, but maybe waiting until center a bit. Caught off guard by it. Second's already gotten to A link though, and that's provoked Marta just to play much more towards side, much more conservatively.
So right now, NRG do have to be concerned about A main as well as A link, right? It feels like they could be getting hit with a split right now. They don't have any info towards that main
The
side.
Viper's wall's a problem on A main. They can't see
Exactly.
past yard.
So NRG, they want to go for a reclear
Yeah, if
right
these
now.
two
They're getting
swing
into
this, they're
link,
probably
but they
dead.
might go right into this crosshair of second.
Okay.
Gets away with it.
Oh my
Second's
god.
unexpected to run into 2
There's
players.
only one bullet
Head
here.
of the snake has been cut off.
Man, Bang was in danger there. He was
He
hindered
fired so many
temporarily.
bullets.
Celsius just swings out, gets one back.
Clean.
Brock does not want to take that engagement. Probably a wise choice. Just gets out
Oh boy.
to double up with his teammate.
I was going to say, they
Psalm,
actually
anchoring
do
close
the
to this
ending here.
judge.
And now, NRG have
They
had to
wanna
hedge their
end here,
bets
the
and
judge.
just spread to the extremities in a 2-and-2
Dude, someone's got to make a
situation.
call. You guys
This
got
leaves them
30
short-handed
seconds.
at B, which is likely where
John
Sentinels are looking
wanted,
to end.
John wanted them to go back over towards
John has
A.
Gone
And I
fully
think
solo
narrator said, no, we got to
towards
end
this
B.
A side. While the rest of the team need to deal with this judge close range from Psalm. This could be a nightmare.
It's the perfect spot for the judge and all! Don't expect that to go wrong for him, but it does. Narrator is too quick with it. Brock though interrupts the plot. Oh, he's perfect! He's so
It's an absolute monster, this guy is.
And if that's wrong, I don't ever want to be right. Brock dominating the server, and yet another map take NRG.
He's been so
to match
insane.
points.
It feels like we're watching a star-making performance. I think Brock is entering a different category after this match. I think the perception of him as a player is totally different after this series today.
Thank you, Brock.
That was tense. And I feel like that round, yeah, that's where things can get a
K6
little
goes at it.
turned upside down if Sentinels take that one away. It was looking ugly to start with, but they're not out of the woods yet. Brock, though, has earned that Hunter's Fury. Spike is already being shuttled in that A-side direction.
The entirety of Sen have grouped up towards A main,
In Brock.
ready to play off this wall
Brock's
from John.
overhaul
It's
might be
going
pretty
up.
legit here.
Fast lane so Second can get forward, but yeah, not particularly fast when the saturate connects.
There we go.
Not great. The antithesis sometimes to Neon's burst of pace he wants to provide. That was close, but not close enough. Here's that Nightfall. Marta on the other side of the dark cover. Sees Second coming a mile off and cuts into the quick. Now Bang, only other player on the other side of that, but the shots are coming in from multiple angles. Sen have surrounded this A site, and NRG have to fight their
Having a
way
cancel
out.
here would
The
be
thing is, though, Sen
incredible.
still have time. They don't have to hard commit to this. Wow,
They're
look
pivoting.
at Bang teleporting towards mid.
Marta though might be able to break him out on his own. Surely not the classic, surely not the classic. It's John with two.
Damn, John got a double.
Leaves Scuba on his own. Yeah, they're heading away from A. It's a 1v2 for the Viper. This would be a miraculous way to put his enemies to the sword.
The round turned into absolute madness, but Sen make the
Yeah, I
right
mean,
call.
it
that
was-
was a
at one point it
heads-up
was just a
teleport from Bang to get
4v4
into spawn,
on the A
cuts off
site.
a rotator, and establishes a position that allows Sen to get out of A, get over towards this B side. They just have to convert this 2 versus 1. HP not ideal. Scuba on that 125.
Yeetsy with the tier 1.
No
Thank you so much,
util.
dude. Thank you for that.
Light armor.
Narrate has a haunt. He has a seize as well.
Scuba's got no choice. He needs to get some information, try and draw someone out of formation. He'll get it. He'll know Narrate is lurking by, but he's unlikely to get anything for free. And the tower swing will do him in. We're back to a 5-round
money gets
game.
reset on this one. Two
Sentinels
people
now
from
have earned
NRG
their
that can't buy.
final lifeline and have to be perfect from here on out.
That was a really awesome mid-round pivot from them, though. They drew all of NRG over to that A site, but then they realized they can slow things down. They don't have to fully commit. Bang's repositioning was so intelligent. Zelsis just wiping off his hands. Another hard day of work.
The full eco
Palace is already
with
forming,
4K.
of course, from his grip.
Yeah,
Drop wood, carry water.
does this mean they want the...
Get out of Corrode alive.
Want to get some Odins out?
In no particular order.
Just trying to get closer to that steel garden. The SEN player.
5 Odins, yeah.
2 and ultimate period.
Room for some shenanigans here as these ultimates are now starting to come online for NRG.
Yeah, this one has to be clean for SEN. And ideally, they'd find a situation where they can funnel some kills to Zelsis, though that is no priority. They just want to get this one landed safely. Live to see round 21.
Oh, what is that? That is Phil. That is disgusting. Get it off by
Dude, imagine.
Somehow though, they're not aware the bang is right there.
What was going on from Psalm's point of view? Was he blinded up?
Hard to
He
say.
might-
No, I
he might have
think
been.
I think he ate the. I think he ate the flash.
Now that one is.
What is happening?
Please!
What is happening?
Please be reasonable. Zealous is here following Scuba. Now Brock left in mid with a chance to upgrade a weapon here. Zelsis, of course, will be the loose end, ranging fire and wide to try and take it off him, but man, Brock just doesn't seem like he could lose today. And again, that's another way to try and keep that Sentinel's economy honest.
Brock would never win a 1v3 clutch with a recovered Vandal.
You say as you
Close out the
steeple your
lower bracket
hands,
final.
almost inviting you.
You would never. No, he's
not even
going
gonna
to
try.
Save. No, not going to give it an attempt. I respect the save.
Now, bear in mind, this was the classic round for most of NRG, and they had some fruity ideas. Well, okay, bang with 3, but
It's
economy
a little bit closer to another ult.
being looked at.
Yeah, it's just so good for SEN. It doesn't matter. They're fully bought 24/7 anyhow. Modest picking up the operator.
Yeah, what is this?
gonna be
Op double Odin,
Crucial to
op
look at.
solo
What's
Odin.
going on here? The flash over
Bang
the
is
top.
flashed.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I guess Psalm was just so focused on, oh yeah, these players that were in mid did
not
not
aware
even
of the tuck
realize
there.
Bang was already tucked in. That looked so dangerous for
Dude,
SEN.
no Odin.
Mana's just going to do something very normal.
Something reasonable.
Yeah, yeah.
Safe.
Yeah, like I think to code, you could say.
Instant
Insta
hit on
knife
B from
over towards
Scuba is
mid's
going
pretty
to allow
good.
NRG to focus their attention elsewhere. But it's going to be tough for him to get too far back in that pit, but really not a big deal. He can just play around this corner anyhow.
Yep, that pit's going to stay.
Now Zelsis has picked up the attack off for maybe the
That knife
first time in
unbreakable?
this
Yeah, it will land too
entire
fast.
series. He was doing this a lot in the regular season.
Yeah, he said he was actually inspired by Alpha Year's play on the Sentinel to pick up the op on more occasions, and it frees up Zekin as well to take this Phantom and get his hands dirty.
And his teammates were encouraging him to do it, but we have not seen that encouragement much today.
Well, I don't know if we've really seen a ton of it in general.
Big kill. It's a lovely shot
Captain
from him.
down.
It's a
Well,
great
another
knife
shit
as
go
well to
down
get
with
in
him.
for 3 of
Activate
4.
SEN as well. Zekin is pinged up.
Dude, what's
Being
going
shock
on?
darted, convergent paths coming
Not
through
sure
from
about
Mata to
that ult
connect
for
us in
Mata.
there, but there's not anyone from NRG who's actually going to be able to capitalize to the extent that he will die. He will just be slowed and rendered unable to help his teammates.
There's a crossfire already being set up
Walker's
here towards
recon
elbow
here.
pocket.
3 NRG players headed towards this A site where SEN are trying to execute.
Senna going to circumvent this entirely. They don't want to take the risk playing into elbow.
Pretty
That's gonna
nice,
hit
man.
everyone.
Still
That's
got
pretty
it.
nice.
Mata might have gotten clear from it. Unclear. He's going to have to find his way back in, though, with an operator. Brock, he is going to be spotted by this. Tucked in there and taken down, but the op's already getting to work. Narrate has been excised.
Som
the
is here
Sen
pretty
lineup.
early.
Now down to 3.
Oh, that's a
Shot miss
huge
for
miss.
Zelsis. That one's going to hurt. That's on Bang and Zekin to get Sentinels out of this round alive. That's Bang, 1 for 1. And of course it falls to Zach. The hope of Sentinels fans all around. for Chance in this
Attack's
final.
crazy. He saturates
For
mid-air.
the first time
That's nice.
since the inaugural season of VCT, NRG
Okay,
have fought their way
3-1 for
into a
NRG.
final.
Dude,
The
Brock
talk this
played
entire year has
so
been about
well.
America's being a two-team region.
Played
just
so,
a clash
so
between
well.
G2 and SEN.
And Corrode didn't help with that, by the way.
At stage 2, NRG have
Hey,
inserted
Sentinels,
themselves
third seed then, right?
into the conversation. Stunning performance to that.